Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another daily deep dive. We've got funding news, international summits, even AI learning to use our computers.
The field's moving fast, that's for sure.
Okay, let's jump in. Coworkers, they're launching a venture group specifically to fund AI, RPA, AI agent startups.
That's a big deal. Coopti's strong track record in biotech solutions using AI. This venture signals their belief in AI agents. Could attract more investors too. Think about what this means for you. The tools from these startups, they could automate your work, free up time for more strategic stuff.
That's exciting stuff. Okay, switching gears to the International AI Summit in Paris. UK and US didn't sign the agreement. Tensions there. What were the sticking points?
Well, the agreement, it outlined AI governance principles, bridging digital divides, transparency, safety, also the environmental impact, energy consumption, But the UK, they were concerned. Lack of practical guidelines, they said, global governance, national security. The US silent on their reasons. Speculation is they're prioritizing their own AI strategy, wary of international regulations.
So finding that balance, innovation, global framework, complex, especially with these AI security vulnerabilities popping up. DEF CON's Hackers Almanac, pretty alarming picture there.
Yeah, the report highlights how easy it is to infiltrate AI models. Data breaches, misinformation campaigns, even threats to national security. Makes you think about current security measures, like red teaming. Ethical hackers try to breach systems. But AI vulnerabilities, often unpredictable. Traditional cybersecurity, less effective.
So not just stronger defenses, rethinking the whole approach to AI security.
Exactly. The report, it suggests a system, kind of like the Common Vulnerabilities and Exposures Framework, used for software. Classify AI security flaws, rank them. Better communication, collaboration in addressing them.
Makes sense. Okay, onto a story that's been making the rounds. AI agents learning to control our computers. Sounds a bit like science fiction.
It might sound that way, but it's closer than you think. Companies, Anthropic, Google DeepMind, OpenAI, they're developing these agents, interacting with computers, scheduling appointments, sending emails, browsing websites.
Imagine that. AI managing your digital life, all those routine tasks. Gone. But what about the risks?
Good point. Security, a major concern. As we said, AI models, vulnerable to hacking. Giving an agent access to your computer amplifies those risks. And control. What if it makes a mistake? Worse, manipulated by someone malicious.
Serious concerns. It's like we're on the edge of something huge. Huge potential pitfalls too.
Definitely. These companies, they know the risks, implementing safeguards. But open discussions, ethical implications, consequences, crucial before these agents are everywhere.
Consequences, yeah. How AI is impacting the workplace already. Anthropic's economic index sheds light on that. How AI is being used across professions.
What's interesting about the index, it's real-world AI adoption, not just projections. Actual data, how people are using AI in their work, and the findings. AI is mostly being used for augmentation, meaning it assists human workers, not replacing them.
So collaboration, not hostile takeover.
Exactly. It's a tool, enhancing productivity, efficiency, taking over those repetitive tasks, data-intensive stuff. Humans can focus on more creative, strategic, interpersonal aspects.
Encouraging news for those worried about their jobs. But it does make you think. How is the nature of work changing?
Absolutely. The index showed that professionals, computer and mathematical fields, most active AI users, followed by arts, design, entertainment, media. AI is impacting both technical and creative fields. Skills needed to succeed, changing, maybe even creating new job categories.
A new era of work. Humans and AI working together. But new eras, new challenges. What did the index highlight?
One of the biggest. Transparency. AI is becoming more integrated into our work. We need to understand how it makes decisions. Implications of those decisions. Anthropic making their data public. Good step. Researchers, policymakers, they can analyze the trends, identify biases, develop strategies for responsible AI adoption.
Transparency, accountability, responsible AI development. All crucial. Okay, let's move on to something causing a stir in politics. U.S. lawmakers proposed criminalizing the use of DeepSeek, Chinese AI model.
This bill, it comes from concerns about national security and data privacy. DeepSeek's gotten really popular, even surpassing OpenAI's GPT-4 in some benchmarks, but being developed by a Chinese company. Red flags in the U.S.
AI getting tangled up in geopolitics.
To a degree, yeah. The people supporting the bill, they say DeepSeek's data collection, the potential for Chinese government access, it's a threat to U.S. interests. Concerned about censorship, too. The model not engaging in discussions about sensitive political topics.
But wouldn't restricting access to a powerful tool like that hinder U.S. innovation research?
That's what the opponents are saying. Stifling AI development could hurt U.S. competitiveness in the global AI race. They also point out the irony. OpenAI accusing DeepSeek of using proprietary data, given OpenAI's own history with data scraping allegations.
This is bigger than just one AI model. It's about technology, national security, global competition.
Exactly. This bill, just one example. Governments worldwide grappling with AI, the challenges and opportunities. It's a conversation that's just starting, going to keep evolving along with AI itself.
Speaking of evolving, back to AI development, Google, they've expanded their Gemini 2.0 lineup. Several new AI models, accessible to developers, users globally.
Big news, Gemini 2.0, Google's latest and greatest, large language models. Major leap forward, reasoning, multimodality, code generation, all enhanced.
Google flexing its AI muscles.
You could say that. It shows they're committed, push on the boundaries of AI, making those advancements accessible. Probably a response to the competition, too. OpenAI, DeepSeek.
It's heating up, like an AI arms race.
Not necessarily a bad thing, though. Competition can drive innovation. Faster progress, more benefits for society. The key, responsibility, ethical development, transparency, safety.
Wise words. But Google's recent actions, they've raised some eyebrows. They quietly changed their AI principles. Removed the commitment to avoid developing AI for military and surveillance applications.
Yeah, that's stirred up controversy. Critics say it opens the door to dangerous AI applications, Google's tech being used to create autonomous weapons, enable mass surveillance.
But doesn't every technology have that potential? Good and bad uses?
Of course, it's inherent in tech attachments.
Hmm.
The challenge, ethical guidelines, regulatory frameworks that mitigate the risks but still encourage beneficial innovation. This decision by Google, it highlights the need for dialogue, debate about the boundaries of AI development.
And that debate's only going to intensify. As AI gets more powerful, more common, we've seen deepfakes already, those incredibly realistic fake videos, audio recordings. Scarlett Johansson, the actress, recently spoke out, called for AI legislation after a deepfake video of her went viral.
Deepfakes, yeah, they really show the ethical challenges of AI. They can be used for bad stuff, spreading misinformation, damaging reputations, even inciting violence. We need ways to detect them, educate the public, and legal frameworks to hold the creators accountable for harmful use.
Like we need an AI ethics manual to guide us through all this. Okay, let's get back to practical applications. AI improving government efficiency.
You mean Elon Musk's proposal? Streamlining government processes with AI?
That's the one. He says AI could automate bureaucracy, reduce waste, improve decision-making.
Sounds good in theory, but transparency, accountability, those are key concerns. Critics worry about a black box situation, decisions made without explanations, without human oversight, and bias. AI systems trained on biased data, they could make existing inequalities worse.
So AI could make government better, but it has to be done right. Transparency, fairness, democratic values.
Exactly. Finding that balance, AI's capabilities, responsible use, benefiting everyone.
Speaking of benefits, a story about AI improving healthcare. John Snow Labs, they specialize in AI for healthcare, shared insights on the challenges and opportunities, applying AI to medical NLP, compliance, data-driven decision-making.
Healthcare ripe for AI disruption. So much data generated. Patient records, medical research, challenges and opportunities. AI can analyze that data, find patterns, help healthcare professionals make informed decisions.
Like an AI assistant for doctors and nurses?
Kind of, yeah. Assisting with diagnosis, treatment plans, even drug discovery. Streamlining admin stuff, too. Less paperwork, more time for patient care.
But ethical considerations in healthcare, privacy, accuracy, patient safety, those are paramount.
Absolutely. John Snow Labs emphasized that. Responsible AI development in healthcare. Transparent, explainable, fair models. Human oversight is vital. AI should augment healthcare professionals, not replace them.
Reassuring that companies are thinking about these things. But AI's impact, it goes way beyond business, government, healthcare, even the art world. The Getty Museum, they just acquired their first AI-generated photograph. Big news.
Yeah, a landmark event shows the growing acceptance of AI art in the traditional art world. This photograph, created by Matias Sotomayor, it shows how AI can push artistic boundaries.
A new tool for artists, creating things we couldn't have imagined before.
And it's not just about creating new art. AI can analyze existing art in new ways. Researchers using it to identify patterns in brushstrokes, analyze color palettes, even uncover hidden details in old artworks.
A fresh perspective on art appreciation. But like any new art movement, there's skepticism, debate.
To be expected. The art world, like any field, trying to figure out what AI means. Some say AI art lacks that human touch, the emotion, the creative spark. Others embrace it. A powerful tool expanding artistic expression.
A fascinating debate. One thing's for sure, AI is changing the art world. how we create art, experience it, understand it.
And that's just one example, how AI is changing our world, how we work, how we govern, how we express ourselves. And as we go deeper, we'll explore more of these stories, how AI agents are shaping our present, our future.
Stay tuned. We're just getting started.
Let's talk about AI note takers, for meetings and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Always a struggle for me, taking notes while you're trying to, actually be in the meeting.
These AI note takers, that's exactly what they're for. They transcribe everything, summarize, analyze, some even do sentiment analysis, figure out the key decisions, track action items, highlight those important insights.
So no more scribbling like crazy. I can focus on the discussion and then have like a full record later. That's amazing. Who's making these? Any big names?
Oh yeah, several companies are working on this. Each one has own little quirks and strengths. It's a hot market, new players popping up all the time.
It sounds incredibly useful, but ethically, anything we need to be thinking about.
Privacy's the big one. AI's listening to your meetings, right? So where's that data going? Who can access it? Got to think about that. And then there's just like meeting etiquette. Is it okay to have an AI note taker in every meeting? Especially if it's sensitive stuff, confidential.
Good points. Exciting opportunities, but definitely some ethical wrinkles to iron out. Okay, let's move on to something I'm really into. Music. AI's impact on the music industry. Tons of buzz about that. Curious to hear your take.
Music world's going through a crazy transformation, all thanks to AI.
I saw this AI tool recently. It isolates individual instruments in any song. Blew my mind.
Oh yeah, that's a game changer. Musicians, producers, DJs, think of what you can do. Remixing, isolating parts for practice, even creating backing tracks from your favorite songs.
It's wild to think about how this will shape the future of like creating music and listening to it. Any other ways AI is influencing music?
AI is being used for analysis and research too. Musicologists, music theorists, they're using these tools to study, how instruments work together. Different genres, different time periods. It's like an AI power X-ray for music.
AI expanding the possibilities of music in ways we couldn't have imagined before. But what about the human side of it? Will AI replace musicians?
AI is a tool, a powerful one, but music, it's about human expression, emotion, connection. AI can help, can enhance, can inspire, but it's the human artist that gives it soul, makes it mean something.
Well said. Okay, on to a story about, entrepreneurial spirit in AI. This Y Combinator startup, Firecrawl, they're in the news because of their unusual job posting.
They're trying to hire an AI agent.
That's so interesting. Companies embracing this idea that AI isn't just a tool, it's a teammate.
The job description specifically says only AI agents or their creators can apply. That says a lot about how AI agents are changing the workforce.
It makes you wonder, what will work even look like when humans and AI are working side by side?
A lot of people are asking that question. As AI gets more and more capable, it's clear that work as we know it is changing. We're moving towards these collaborative models. Humans and AI each using their strengths to reach a shared goal.
Exciting, right? Human creativity, intuition, combined with AI speed, accuracy, all that data processing power, we could see some amazing breakthroughs. But realistically, before AI agents are fully integrated into the workforce, what challenges need to be tackled?
Oh, a bunch. Technical hurdles, ethical stuff, societal anxieties. But the progress, it's undeniable. AI agents are getting better, fast, more capable, reliable, adaptable.
It's incredible to watch. Speaking of journeys, let's talk travel. Airbnb's CEO, he said something recently that caught my attention. He thinks it's too early for AI trip planning.
Interesting. With all the hype about AI agents, you'd think they'd be perfect for making those personalized itineraries.
Exactly. But his hesitation, it shows that AI, as advanced as it is, still has limits. Travel, it often involves, nuances, personal preferences. AI might not get that.
Yeah, he has a point. Travel is about experiences, emotions, those unexpected moments. AI, at least where it is now, it might struggle to capture that, those intangible elements.
So AI can help with the logistics, booking flights, hotels, but to create truly memorable trips, still need that human touch.
It's kind of reassuring, isn't it? Even with all this automation, there's still a place for human intuition, creativity, that pursuit of meaningful experiences.
Speaking of meaningful experiences, let's dive into a story about, AI, warfare, and ethics. This podcast with Dr. Mark Bailey, he's an expert on AI and military tech. They discuss how AI is changing the landscape of war.
AI and warfare, yeah. So many potential uses. Autonomous drones, intelligent targeting systems, the ethical implications. Huge.
The podcast talked about some key challenges, the black box problem, where we don't understand AI's decisions, and the risk of AI escalating conflicts, beyond human control.
Dr. Bailey, he's pushing for international regulations to prevent an out-of-control AI arms race. Human oversight, accountability, ethical frameworks, all crucial to guide how AI is developed and used in warfare.
It's a sobering reminder that this power, this AI power, comes with a lot of responsibility. The choices we make now about AI, they're going to have a huge impact on warfare, on global security.
We need to be having these conversations now. While AI is still relatively young, ethical guidelines, international agreements, legal frameworks, all essential to make sure AI is used for good, to promote peace, protect humanity.
Let's shift gears to a more optimistic application of AI, making clean water accessible to more people.
You're talking about that AI and smartphone-enabled water quality analysis?
That's it. Scientists have figured out how to analyze water alkalinity without any special equipment, just AI and a smartphone camera.
Wow, that's a game changer for communities that can't access those traditional water testing methods. Gives power to citizen scientists, makes monitoring affordable, helps ensure safe drinking water for everyone.
It's such a great example of how AI can solve real-world problems, make a difference.
AI for good, using it ethically to tackle the world's toughest problems. It shows the potential there.
We often talk about how transformative AI can be, but we can't forget about something critical: energy consumption.
A crucial point for sure. AI, especially those large language models, they eat up a lot of computing power, which means a lot of energy.
And people are worried that AI's energy footprint, it could become unsustainable, contributing to climate change, putting a strain on energy grids.
Researchers are trying to find solutions, more energy-efficient AI models, optimizing hardware, looking into new ways of computing, like neuromorphic computing, inspired by the human brain.
A good reminder, we have to consider AI's environmental impact and find solutions that are both powerful and sustainable.
Sustainability, it's not just ethical, it's good business. As AI becomes more common, the companies that focus on energy efficiency, they're going to have an advantage.
Speaking of advantage, let's talk about Europe. They're making a big move, investing in AI dominance. Announced a massive investment, $207 billion. They call it Invest AI.
The European Union stepping up. They want to catch up with the US and China in AI development, focus on supercomputing, data infrastructure, developing talent.
They're serious about being a major player in the AI revolution.
They know AI is key to future economic growth, global influence. This investment proves their commitment.
But can Europe really close that gap with the US and China? They've already invested so much in AI.
It'll be tough, but not impossible. Europe has strengths, research, innovation. They've got good ethical frameworks. If they execute this well, Invest AI could make Europe a leader in responsible AI development.
It's encouraging to see this level of investment, this ambition from Europe. It shows the global AI landscape is changing, more diverse, with multiple hubs of innovation.
Diversity's good. Competition, collaboration, they can make progress happen faster and ultimately benefit everyone.
Talking about benefits, how about how AI is improving accessibility for people with disabilities?
AI-powered tools for the visually impaired.
Exactly. Apps that describe images, read text out loud, even help people navigate their environment.
Those tools give people with disabilities more independence, more access to information, a way to participate more fully in society.
Such a heartwarming example of how AI can break down barriers, create a more inclusive world.
It goes beyond accessibility for people with disabilities, too. AI is helping with language translation, education, healthcare. All these things can connect people, improve lives.
AI used ethically with focus on human well-being can have such a positive impact globally.
As AI keeps evolving, we have to keep a human-centric perspective. It should empower us, not replace us, make us better, not diminish our humanity.
Okay, let's lighten things up a bit with a story that's both funny and makes you think. Have you heard about the Valentine's Day debugger?
Now that sounds interesting. Tell me more.
It's an AI tool. Supposedly gives you debugging hints for relationship problems.
Lighthearted, yeah. But it shows how AI is creeping into every corner of our lives.
It reminds us, even though AI is powerful, we shouldn't take it too seriously. There's still a place for human connection, for humor, for all the messy stuff in life that AI might never fully understand.
That's a good thing. AI can help us, inform us, inspire us. But it's up to us, as humans, to figure out our relationships, our emotions, our shared experiences.
Let's get back to the AI news. Let's look at software development. What's happening there?
It's changing everything. AI agents that write code, test software, even debug applications.
It's like AI's on its way to being like the ultimate software engineer, taking over tasks that only humans could do before. What does that mean for, human programmers? Are they going to be out of a job?
AI is good at those repetitive tasks, following instructions, but it's not there yet with creativity, problem solving, that intuition that the best human programmers have. I don't think AI is going to replace them completely, not anytime soon anyway.
So more like a team effort, AI assisting human programmers.
Exactly. AI can handle the routine stuff. Human programmers can focus on the bigger picture, the strategy, those nuanced parts of software development.
An AI apprentice working with a master programmer. Okay, let's switch gears a bit. From the practical to, I guess, the philosophical, lots of talk about AI's impact on humanity. I read this essay, an AI professor arguing against the idea that AI will wipe us out. Found it really interesting.
It is a thought-provoking take, especially with all the anxiety in the headlines about AI taking over.
The professor's point is that AI, even as advanced as it is, it's still a tool. We created it, we control it. It doesn't have its own goals, it's not sentient. Not yet, anyway. So those dystopian sci-fi scenarios, robots turning on us, those are still just fiction.
For now, yeah. The real danger, the professor says, isn't AI itself, but how we use it. It's on us to make sure AI is developed ethically, responsibly, with a focus on human well-being.
It's a powerful reminder. The future of AI isn't set in stone. It depends on the choices we make. But let's come back down to earth a bit. AI's impact on everyday stuff. Personal AI agents. Managing emails, scheduling appointments, even shopping online. Are they all they cracked up to be?
It's a mixed bag so far. Some people love them, the convenience, the efficiency. Others find them frustrating. Limitations, glitches, privacy worries.
Seems like those AI assistants, they're still a work in progress. Getting better, but not ready to take over our lives completely.
And maybe that's a good thing. We got to find that balance. Using AI's power, but keeping control of our own lives.
Yeah, I saw a story about these lawyers. They got in trouble with a judge for citing fake cases that were generated by AI. Bit of a cautionary tale.
Shows that we can't just blindly trust AI, even when we're using tools meant to help us. AI is a powerful assistant, but it can make mistakes. We still need to think critically, use our own judgment.
Let's wrap things up on a positive note. There's this project using AI to translate animal communication. Caught my eye.
Oh, that's fascinating. Researchers using AI to analyze animal sounds, facial expressions, body language, trying to figure out what they're saying.
Imagine if we could actually talk to animals, understand what they need, how they feel, what they're thinking. AI might make that possible. It shows the potential of AI, not just to change our life, but to deepen our understanding of the world, our place in it.
As we explore this new world of AI, we got to do it with curiosity, caution, a sense of wonder. Future's not written yet. We have the power to shape it, to make it benefit everyone, maybe even our animal friends.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive into AI news. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with more fascinating stories from the frontier of intelligence.